Hi, it's me. I'm in my polytunnel. I'm in my polytunnel. Hello. It's it's the 29th of May, 2021, and I'm in my polytunnel. Oh, and I've got to cover the ends over of these. Look. So I turned the system on earlier, and then I put these covers on, and it just stops. Well, I don't know whether it does, but I think it does. I think it stops the evaporation of the water as it drips out. There's a cover on each end, look, see? So the water just runs into the water, makes less of a splash, and so it doesn't evaporate so quick. There is a lot of algae in the water, so it must be high in something. Light, I think. I do a clean of the water every few days, and I say that every week or so. And I've got to do another one, as you can see. Yesterday I planted these two little lettuces. I'll just show you. They're out of there, out of the seed tray, and I just dig them up with the fork. Pull them out, and then wash the root off in the water, and then put them in the little cup, the little mesh cup. And it's got clay pebbles in there, and I'm going to try them in the clay pebbles and also in the rock wool, and see which one's best. And I'm going to do a planting up video, obviously, to show you me doing that. And we'll see how they do as well, because these ones, I'm picking the lettuces. I'm going to do like a tray of red ones, because they're bigger, they're a bigger size, and then I'll do a tray of these green ones, and then I'll do, as these other ones come through, although that looks like something's eaten that, as the other ones come through and get bigger, once they get to about the size of these red-leafed ones, then I'll put them in the system as well. I just wanted to show you what was going on there. I still haven't sorted my solar panels out yet, which I'm kind of annoyed about with myself, but I've got rather a lot on, so I've been doing other things. Just showing you all my salvias are growing through, my little trees are growing as well. I should have some flowers on my little salvias soon. The system's on. It's just going on in the daytime at the minute, again, as I say. The things that are in the actual bathtubs are growing in the media beds, although it's not working as in doing the nitrogen cycle, so it's probably not feeding them, it's just watering them. But one of the reasons that I've done an aquaponics system is that they're floating in water, so you don't have to water them. Anyway, I'm just showing you my strawberries. There's a whole load. Look at that one. I just scoffed them yesterday. I didn't even put them in a bowl. I didn't take them home and wash them. Just shoved them in my gob yesterday because they were so nice. And look, I'm getting a good bowl full. Look at that. Getting a good bowl full every day at the minute. Wow. A handful, let's say, a day. But there's absolutely loads there. Loads of red ones. So I'm going to get a good bowl full today. Someone asked on the YouTube, do I sell them? Or I can't remember what it was. Maybe it was on Facebook or something. Do I sell them? And no. I'm just keeping them for myself because there's only enough for me. That's what I think anyway. But yeah, as soon as the system's up and going, I want to put these all into the gutter system. I'm going to have a gutter system on here that will run across like that, and it'll have holes in the gutter. The water will run down the gutter, and the strawberry plants will absorb the nitrates out of the water, and then the water will run into a gutter which will run back into a tank. I just thought I'd bring you in here because of the fact that I took my cover off it's just there, I've got to fold it up yet, but I took the cover off the double cloche raised bed that's in here inside, so I've taken it off, as I say, and now you can see there's my calamansi. I've got to go across and cut these. I'm going to just trim these sort of water spouts out today and let the tree bush out a little bit and get a better shape. The lime tree I'm not going to trim really at all until it's grown out a bit more. The other one's a Goji Berry, that one there, and I've got one outside. It didn't fruit last year, and it didn't, well, we'll see what it does this year. The banana's grown really, really well. When I bought it, it was down here somewhere, a little tiny thing, and it was at the end of last year in the winter I bought it, I think. Sort of October, something like that. maybe later. Anyway, Avocado is the one from the stone from last year, and that one's the one that I've had for years, and it's been in pots and all sorts of things, and outside, and I was putting it out and bringing it in last year, but this year it's in this, so well, we'll see. I don't know if it's a good idea to put it in here or not, because I'm going to have to prune it if it grows too tall. Excuse me, I'm burping. I just wanted to put it in here because I would have liked to have had fruit, and that looks like flowers in there. I don't know whether it is or not, but it looks like it. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? I don't know, no idea. They really do look like flowers, so I'm hoping there's something going on anyway. We'll see what happens. But I'm just quite excited. There is a melon or a cucumber down there. There's a few peppers in here. These ones are dragon peppers. They're doing all right. There's the odd tomato, the odd melon and cucumber, and that's about it. But I thought now I've taken the cloche off, it's not quite so humid in there. Perhaps things will have a bit of a stretch and grow a little bit more. And I just thought I'd bring you along to show you. Fish are doing well. Just fed them. Took some fish food from home because, again, I forgot to get some. The other day I gave them a whole load of ant eggs and pupa from the ant farm that I've got growing in my worm bin. A bit annoying. But yeah, that was quite nice. I'm just showing you the floor as a walk. I thought rather than looking at my lovely mug, you could look at the lovely ground. The osteospermums are flowering really well, really nice. There's a big female slow worm that lives under these bits of metal. I don't know where she's there now. No, don't know where she is. My weird chicken orchid's coming through. I've got some Swiss chard in here. There's some weird irises as well. There's nothing under there. I just thought I'd have a look. But I wanted to show you my White Tower echium. It's a new variety. Well, I grew them the year before last. It takes a year or two for them to flower sometimes. I've pinned it up with these plastic fence things, and it's actually working. And it's just to prop the plant up because it was falling over. And because it fell over, it's twisted this flower. But I think it looks really cool. But it attracts so many bees. There's so many. It's amazing. There's bumblebee there. There's a bumblebee there. But no, the other one's just flown off. But there's always loads of bees on it. Amazing, amazing. That's produced an awful lot of nectar. Flowers all the way down to the bottom. Looks like a giant magic hat or something. Beautiful, beautiful. And then I've got 3 blue ones that are down the field and they're flowering as well, so that's nice. I really like it around my pond here. I've left a thistle in. There's some hardy osteospermum. There's a few bits of hebe, loads of yew trees, little mini yew trees. There's a hedge. And then I've got a lupin in around here. I've got all these bits of metal down, and I've got them down to attract snakes. But there's my lupin. Anyway, just thought I'd bring you along for a little quick squiz. Hope everyone's well. There's my bus shelter made out of pallets. Hope everyone's well. Nice one. Cheers. Ooh, let me just sleep.